Hey everyone, welcome back to Tosp Coins. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest coin news and tips. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1960 Lincoln penny. You might just have one lying around, and if it's the right one, it could be worth a small fortune. That's right, $1 million. But what makes this penny so special? Let's find out. First, a little background on the 1960 Lincoln penny. Minted in Denver, this penny is part of the Lincoln cent series that started back in 1909. What makes the 1960 penny unique is that it was produced during a time of transition between small date and large date varieties. This small difference led to one of the most interesting and valuable errors in numismatics. Now, here's where things get exciting. The 1960 penny has two major varieties, the small date and the large date. But there's also a lesser-known variant, the overdate, where a small date was stamped over a large date. These overdate pennies are incredibly rare and are highly sought after by collectors. It's these overdate errors that can bring in the big bucks. So, why would a penny be worth $1 million? Well, it all comes down to rarity, condition, and demand. The 1960 overdate penny, especially in mint condition, is almost impossible to find. If you happen to have one that's been well preserved over the decades, you could be sitting on a gold mine. In top-tier auctions, these pennies have fetched astronomical prices, sometimes reaching up to $1 million. Identifying the 1960 overdate penny is all about the date itself. Look closely at the 0 in 1960. If you see a faint outline of a larger 0 beneath the smaller one, you might have the overdate variety. You'll need a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to see it clearly. But if you spot it, you could be holding onto something incredibly valuable. Remember, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. Coins that have been well circulated or damaged won't fetch nearly as much. If you think you have a valuable 1960 penny, it's worth getting it professionally graded to determine its true worth. So, do you have a 1960 Lincoln penny? Go check your coin jars, piggy banks, or even that old drawer in your desk. You never know. You might just hit the jackpot. If you think you've found one, drop a comment below or send us a picture. We'd love to hear about your discoveries. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe for more coin collecting tips, tricks, and rare finds. See you in the next video. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1965 Lincoln penny. Yes, this tiny coin could be worth a fortune. Imagine finding a penny in your change that's worth millions of dollars. Unbelievable, right? Well, stick around, because I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about the 1965 Lincoln penny and why it's so special. Let's start with a bit of history. The 1965 Lincoln penny is part of the Lincoln cent series, which began in 1909. But what makes the 1965 penny stand out is the historical context in which it was minted. The United States was transitioning away from silver coins due to rising silver prices, and the mint faced a shortage of coins. To combat this, they decided to halt the production of mint marks on pennies from 1965 to 1967. This means that all pennies from 1965, including those from Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, were minted without a mint mark. Now, what makes a 1965 penny worth millions? It's all about rare variants and errors. Some of the most valuable 1965 pennies are those with minting errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, and transitional errors. A transitional error occurs when a coin is struck using a design or metal composition from a previous year. If you happen to have a 1965 penny that was accidentally struck on a silver planchet instead of the standard copper alloy, you could be holding onto a coin worth a small fortune. So, how do you identify if your 1965 penny is worth more than just a cent? First, grab a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Check for any doubling on the obverse, the side with Lincoln's portrait, or the reverse, the side with the Lincoln Memorial. Look closely at the date, 1965, and the word Liberty. Next, weigh the penny. A standard 1965 penny should weigh about 3.11 grams. If it weighs significantly less or more, you might have a rare error coin. Finally, check the edges for any signs of silver. A silver 1965 penny is exceptionally rare and highly valuable. You might be wondering, has anyone actually made millions from a 1965 penny? The answer is yes. While not every 1965 penny is worth a fortune, those with rare errors have fetched high prices at auctions. For instance, a 1965 penny with a rare double die error could easily sell for thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. In some extreme cases, a penny with a unique error could reach $1 million valuation, especially if it's in pristine condition and has a well-documented history. If you're a coin collector or just someone who's curious, here are a few tips. First, always handle your coins carefully. Use gloves if possible to avoid adding fingerprints or oils. Store your valuable pennies in a protective case. And most importantly, get your coins appraised by a professional before selling. You never know. That penny you've had lying around for years might just be your ticket to a massive payday. So, the next time you come across a 1965 penny, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look. You might just discover a hidden treasure. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to your channel name for more coin collecting tips and incredible stories. Have you ever come across a rare penny? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Today, we're uncovering the story behind the 1973 Lincoin penny. Yes, you heard that right, a penny that could be worth millions of dollars. How can a simple 1-cent coin be worth so much? Stick around as we explore the fascinating history, key features, and what makes this coin so incredibly valuable. The 1973 Lincoin penny was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the primary mints in the United States. During this time, millions of pennies were produced, but not all pennies are created equal. The D mint mark under the date indicates it was struck in Denver, a detail that collectors closely watch. Now, you might be thinking, what's so special about this particular penny? Well, the answer lies in a combination of mint errors, high-grade preservation, and sheer rarity. One of the key factors that can skyrocket the value of a coin is a mint error. For the 1973 D penny, a double die obverse is one of the most sought-after errors. This error occurs when the coin is struck twice, leading to noticeable doubling on the inscriptions like Liberty or In God We Trust. Finding a 1973 D penny with this kind of error is extremely rare, and that's where the value starts to climb. But it's not just about the errors. The condition of the coin plays a massive role in its value. Coins that have been well preserved and graded highly by professional coin grading services like PCGS or NGC can fetch top dollar. For instance, a 1973 D penny in perfect, uncirculated condition with a high grade can be worth a small fortune. Let's talk numbers. In recent years, we've seen some of these high-grade 1973 Lincoin pennies sell for jaw-dropping prices at auction. Some have fetched prices upwards of tens of thousands of dollars, and in some exceptional cases, even more. Imagine turning a penny you found in your pocket change into a life-changing sum of money. So, how can you tell if your 1973 D penny is one of the rare ones? First, look for any signs of mint errors like doubling or off-center strikes. Then, examine the overall condition of the coin. Is it free from scratches, wear, and other damage? If so, it might be worth getting it professionally graded. If you think you've got a rare 1973 D penny, consider sending it to a professional grading service. A high grade could turn your ordinary penny into a collector's dream. Who knew that something as small as a penny could hold such incredible value? The 1973 Lincoin penny is a perfect example of why it's always worth taking a closer look at your loose change. You never know. You might just be holding $1 million coin in your hand. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with fellow coin enthusiasts, and leave a comment below if you've ever come across a rare penny yourself. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1978 Lincoin penny, a coin that could potentially be worth a staggering $1 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, grab your change jar and let's see if you might be sitting on a small fortune. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909, celebrating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The 1978 Lincoln penny, however, is part of the long-running series and might seem like just another penny at first glance. But there's more to this humble coin than meets the eye. So, what makes the 1978 penny so special? Like many coins, its value hinges on a few key factors: its condition, mint errors, and rarity. Coins that were struck with errors or in pristine condition, known as mint state, can fetch top dollar at auctions. And if you happen to have one with a rare mint error, you might just be holding a piece worth millions. Let's talk about those rare errors. The most sought after are double die errors, where the design appears doubled, and off-center strikes, where the coin's design is not perfectly aligned. There are also repunched mint marks and even some coins struck on the wrong metal planchet, which are incredibly rare and highly valuable. Finding one of these errors on your 1978 penny could mean you've hit the jackpot. Now, how can you identify if your 1978 penny is one of the valuable ones? Start by examining the coin under good lighting. Use a magnifying glass or a microscope to inspect the details. Check for sharpness in Lincoln's features, the clarity of the text, and any possible errors. Pay close attention to the coin's color and luster as well. A bright, shiny penny could indicate it's in mint state. Let's take a look at some record-breaking sales. In the past, 1978 Lincoln pennies with rare errors or in flawless condition have sold for thousands, and in some rare instances, even close to $1 million at auction. These sales are proof that even the smallest coin can hold incredible value. So, you've discovered a rare 1978 penny. What's next? You can sell your coin through various platforms like online auctions, coin dealers, or at coin shows. Make sure to get it professionally graded and authenticated first, as this can significantly increase its value and attract serious buyers. Who knew that a simple penny could be worth so much? If you found this video helpful, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and discoveries. And if you think you might have a valuable 1978 penny, let us know in the comments below. Who knows, you might just be the next coin millionaire. Today, we're exploring a remarkable coin that might be hiding in your pocket. A 1978 Lincoln penny. This little piece of copper could be worth a fortune. So, if you're a coin collector or just curious about what makes certain coins so valuable, stay tuned. The 1978 Lincoln penny is part of the iconic Lincoln cent series, which has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1909. The D Mint mark indicates that this penny was produced at the Denver Mint. While most 1978 D pennies are worth just a few cents, there are a few rare varieties that can fetch a staggering price. What sets the valuable 1978 Lincoln penny apart from its common counterparts? Well, it all comes down to a couple of key factors: rarity and demand. The coins that are worth millions are often those with unique errors or variations that make them stand out. For the 1978 D, we're particularly looking for the double die variety. A double die penny features an error where the design was struck twice, resulting in a noticeable doubling effect on the lettering and images. If you have a 1978 Lincoln penny with these characteristics, you could be holding a coin that's worth anywhere from $1,000 to over $1 million. Now, let's talk about how you can identify this rare coin. First, grab your magnifying glass. Look closely at the "In God We Trust" and "Liberty" inscriptions on the obverse side. If you see any doubling, especially at the tops of the letters, congratulations, you might have a double die. Also, check the date and the mint mark. The doubling can sometimes be subtle, so take your time to inspect the coin thoroughly. If you believe you have a valuable 1978 Lincoln penny, what should you do next? First, it's a good idea to get it appraised by a professional. Look for a reputable coin dealer or send it to a grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. They can authenticate and grade your coin, which is essential if you plan to sell it. So there you have it, the 1978 Lincoln penny that could be worth millions. Check your pockets, coin jars, and collections to see if you have this hidden gem. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting coin content. Until next time, happy collecting! Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting. Specifically, we're going to talk about the 1984 Lincoln Penny, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and is worth millions of dollars. So, if you have some spare change lying around, you might want to keep watching. The 1984 Lincoln Penny was minted at the Denver Mint, and while most of these coins are worth just 1 cent, there's a rare version that can fetch you a small fortune. The key to its value lies in a specific error, known as the double die error. But before we get into that, let's quickly recap the history of the Lincoln Penny. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, the Lincoln Penny has undergone various design changes over the years. The 1984 version, with its iconic portrait of Lincoln, was a continuation of this long tradition. Now, what makes the 1984 Lincoln Penny so special? The double die error occurs during the minting process, causing the design to appear doubled. This error gives the coin a unique appearance, particularly noticeable in the date and the words "In God We Trust." If you find one of these coins in your pocket change, you could be holding a treasure. So, how can you identify a 1984 double die Lincoln Penny? Look closely at the date. If you notice a noticeable doubling effect, especially in the number 4, you might have a valuable coin on your hands. Additionally, check the inscription "In God We Trust" for similar doubling. Remember, the clearer the doubling, the higher the coin's value. Now, let's talk numbers. While most 1984 pennies are worth just 1 cent, the double die version can sell for anywhere between $500 to over $1 million, depending on its condition and the clarity of the error. In fact, some auction houses have reported sales of well-preserved specimens exceeding $1 million. That's right, something you might find in your pocket could change your life. If you think you've found a rare 1984 double die penny, it's crucial to take care of it. Store it in a protective case to prevent damage and avoid cleaning it, as this can reduce its value. If you're serious about selling, consider getting it graded by a professional numismatic service to ensure you get the best price. So, what do you think? Do you have a 1984 Lincoln Penny at home? If so, take a closer look. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more amazing coin finds, and leave a comment below if you've ever found a valuable coin. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coins, and specifically, we're uncovering the secrets behind the 1985 Lincoln Penny. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary penny could be worth a staggering $1 million. So, let's get started. First, let's take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln Penny. The Lincoln Penny was introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, it has gone through various design changes, but the 1985 version has a unique story of its own. The 1985 Lincoln Penny features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the front, designed by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse side shows the Lincoln Memorial. Now, what makes this penny so special? It's all about the rare error coins that were minted that year. Among the 1985 Lincoln Pennies, some were struck with a notable error, a doubling effect on the date and some letters. This variety is known as the 1985 double die penny. Collectors go crazy for these errors, as they can dramatically increase the coin's value. Now, let's talk numbers. While most 1985 Lincoln pennies are worth just 1 cent, the 1985 double die penny can fetch anywhere from a few hundred to over $1 million at auction, depending on its condition and rarity. The demand for error coins has skyrocketed in recent years, making them a hot item for collectors. So, how can you identify if you have a valuable 1985 Lincoln Penny? Here are a few tips. If you see a noticeable doubling effect, you may have a double die penny. Coins graded as MS, 65 or higher tend to fetch the highest prices. If you think you have a rare coin, consider having it appraised by a professional. So, there you have it. The 1985 Lincoln Penny is more than just a piece of change. It has the potential to be worth a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more coin content, and let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Today, we're diving into an incredible find that has taken the numismatic world by storm. The 1989 Lincoln penny that could be worth a staggering $1 million. So, make sure to stick around, because you won't want to miss this. First, let's talk about the 1989 Lincoln penny itself. This coin features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. It was produced during a time when the U.S. Mint was striking billions of coins each year, making it relatively common in circulation. But what makes some of these 1989 pennies worth so much more than face value? Now, what sets the $1 million 1989 penny apart from the rest? It's all about the minting process. Some of these pennies were struck with a unique error, specifically the D mint mark. This penny was supposed to be minted at the Denver Mint, but a handful were accidentally struck without the mint mark. This rare variant is extremely sought after by collectors, driving the value through the roof. Of course, not every 1989 Lincoln penny is going to fetch $1 million. The value depends on the coin's condition or grading. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. For our $1 million penny, you'll want to look for coins that are graded 65 or higher. Always remember, the better the condition, the higher the value. So, how can you spot one of these valuable 1989 pennies? Here are a few tips. Check the reverse of the coin for the D mint mark, which should be located right below the date. Inspect the coin for any signs of wear and tear. A clean, uncirculated coin will have a much higher value. If you think you've found a rare penny, consider taking it to a professional coin dealer or getting it graded by a reputable grading service. Now, let's talk about some recent sales. In recent years, a few of these rare 1989 pennies have sold for upwards of $100,000 at auction. With the right buyer and condition, it's not out of the question to see one hit that $1 million mark. To wrap things up, if you happen to stumble upon a 1989 Lincoln penny, be sure to check it carefully. You might just be holding a rare treasure worth a fortune. If you enjoyed today's video and want to learn more about rare coins and their values, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or if you found any valuable coins yourself. Today, we're diving into a fascinating piece of numismatic history, the 1997 D Lincoln penny. You might think it's just another penny, but this coin has a unique story and a value that can reach up to $1 million. Stick around to learn what makes this penny so special. First, let's take a closer look at the 1997 D Lincoln penny. This coin was minted in Denver and is part of the Lincoln Memorial series. On the front, we have President Abraham Lincoln himself, and on the reverse, the iconic Lincoln Memorial. In 1997, the U.S. Mint produced over 5 billion pennies, but the 1997 D has a very special variety that collectors are after. The coin we're focusing on today is the double die obverse, which means that the front of the coin has been struck twice, causing a visible doubling effect in certain areas. Now, you might be wondering, what's the big deal? Well, coins in excellent condition, especially those that exhibit the double die error, can fetch astronomical prices, up to $1 million at auctions. A recent sale of a 1997 D double die obverse penny in mint condition reached over $100,000, demonstrating how valuable these coins can be. So, how can you identify a 1997 D double die penny? Here are some tips. Check for any doubling in the letters of "In God We Trust" and "Liberty." The 1997 in the date may also appear doubled. A good magnifier will help you spot the details. Make sure to examine your coins carefully, as spotting these errors can lead to significant profits. There you have it, the 1997 D Lincoln penny that could be worth $1 million. If you have one of these in your collection, make sure to check it for the double die error. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting content about rare coins and their incredible values. Let me know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable penny. Until next time, happy collecting! Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins. Specifically, we're going to talk about a seemingly ordinary coin that's become a collector's dream. The 2018 D Lincoln penny, worth millions. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about what makes this penny so special, stay tuned. First, Let's take a closer look at the 2018 D. Lincoln Penny. Minted in Denver, this penny is part of the ongoing series that honors the legacy of Abraham Lincoln. But what sets this particular coin apart from the millions of others produced? The answer lies in its unique features. Most coins are worth just 1 cent, but the 2018 D. Lincoln Penny has a story that can elevate its value dramatically. While most coins are produced with precision, some rare pennies have been struck with minting errors or special characteristics. In this case, the 2018 D. Lincoln Penny is known for certain errors, like the double die or off-center strikes, that can fetch collectors thousands or even millions of dollars at auction. So, how much is this penny actually worth? Well, recent auction results show that certain 2018 D. Lincoln pennies with minting errors have sold for over $1 million. This makes it one of the most sought-after modern coins in the market today. If you think you might have a valuable 2018 D. Lincoln penny, here's how to identify it. Look for the following features. Look for signs of double striking or any off-center strikes. A magnifying glass can help you spot these anomalies. The better the condition, the higher the value. Coins that are graded as mint state can fetch a premium. If you think you've got a winner, consider getting it appraised by a professional numismatist. In conclusion, the 2018 D. Lincoln Penny might look like any other penny in your pocket, but if you find one with the right characteristics, you could be holding a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and their values, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you have a 2018 D penny, or have you ever found a rare coin?